Hey, how's it going, everyone? What is up? Welcome back to the channel and your daily dose of Mortal Kombat 11 news leaks and discussion. So, I pissed a lot of people off yesterday. To anyone who was genuinely upset by that video, I am sorry. And to everyone else who thought it was a good meme, thank you. Thank you for supporting the channel. Today we're going to be talking about Havik. Now, we've talked about a majority of the characters that I think could definitely be in Kombat Pack 3 for MK11 over the past few weeks, but one character we haven't talked about in a while is Havik. And the main reason we haven't talked about him is, of course, because there's so many different characters that I feel like are being teased, and we need to cover them. But I do want to talk about the possibility of him still being in Kombat Pack 3. Is that high still? We'll get into it. Real quick, I do want to promote my Discord, link in the description down below to that. It is 18 plus. You're more than welcome to join if you're under the age of 18. Sorry. Just know there will be adult conversations being had. If you're cool with that, link in the description down below. Also, I do stream on twitch.tv/TutinTV every other day. Link in the description down below to that as well if you want to come and hang out, talk MK, and play some fighting games. I really appreciate all of you guys who do that. But let's go ahead and jump into this one. So Havik, one of the characters that I felt like should have already been in the game. He definitely should have been a character that was in Kombat Pack 2. I really did, going back, if you go back and watch my videos theorizing on Kombat Pack 2, before it was actually announced, revealed, and all that other shit, you will see that I talk about Havik a lot. You will see that he was probably like #1 on my predictions list for most of like every time I updated my predictions list based on all of the teases that we were getting. Havik was usually #1 on that list. And then he just never happened. I'm at the point where this character where I don't know what the hell they're doing with it, right? I really don't know what the hell they're doing with MK11 anymore. The character choice, while Rain and Melina were obvious, I felt like it was more obvious to have Melina and Havik, seeing as Havik, if you guys don't know, Havik's been teased throughout most of MK11, right? He was teased in MK11 base story mode, he was heavily teased in Chaos Realm was too, in Aftermath more than 3 times at least, and 3 teases in a 4-hour story mode, not even, is a lot of screen time, right? A lot of voice time getting teased. And then he just was nowhere, man. He probably should have been Aftermath, but he was just nowhere. So I'm at the point with this character in this game where I don't know if he's coming or not. He seems like such a shoo-in. He seems like such an obvious character, but then again, there's a lot of other obvious characters, i.e. Takeda, Ermac, Reptile, Smoke, Serena, Li Mei, Ashra, Natara, Cobra. There's so many other characters that are kind of obvious and like shoo-ins, and only 3 to 6 of them are going to make it. I do feel like Havik has probably at least a better chance than Li Mei and Serena and Ashra and maybe Reptile, but those other characters, they're very, very high up on the list. And if NRS sticks with the 3 character combat packs they've been going with since Aftermath, 2 of those characters are Mortal Kombat and one's a guest, so we get 2 of the 6 most likely characters. And I don't know if Havik's going to be one. Now, for the main reason of, I feel like they're going to be doing some big shit with Chaos Realm and Order Realm in MK12. I feel like all of MK11 and even Aftermath is leading into a big Chaos Realm, Order Realm, Deception, Armageddon type story for MK12. I don't know if they'll be resetting the whole story again, but I do feel like it's been heard, right? I do feel like NRS has heard us in the fact that we want these old characters back. Now, whether or not we'll get a 50 character roster to start with all of the characters from MK9 through MK11, and then a lot of the 3D era characters being reintroduced, I doubt it. But I definitely think the characters from Chaos Realm and Order Realm will be reintroduced in MK12. I think that's where they were going with all of these teases in MK11 and Aftermath. I think Havik's going to make his big return in MK12. Now, that's not saying that he's not likely for Kombat Pack 3, because I feel like the character, like I've said, I feel like the character is still very, very likely for MK11 Kombat Pack 3, but I feel like at the rate they've been going at with trying to subvert expectations, it feels like extremely avert expectations, just I don't know, surprise factor, jump factor, I don't know, something to do with that. They're giving people what they want, but they're giving people what they want that they didn't know they wanted or expected or thought could even even be done, and it's got some ups and downs, and I think Havik is one of the downs of that, because I don't know if this character is actually still going to make it into MK11 in the next Kombat Pack. Now, of course, I could be wrong. I've covered a few things over the past month that did make it seem like Havik was being heavily teased by NRS again, but like I've said, you know, they've teased this character so much and everything else, even if it's a direct tease outside of, like, story for Aftermath or MK11, even if it's a tease outside of that, it's still kind of like here and there, whether, you know, we can go with it or not. So, I don't know. This is one of the characters where it's like, it feels like the character is kind of guaranteed, but at the same time, it's probably not going to happen. I guess it's just one of those things where we'll have to wait and see. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. Again, I'm just a guy who plays too much fighting games and too much MK and knows too much about MK and likes to keep up with news and also likes to talk a lot. So, I have no insider information when it comes to this shit. I'm just purely sitting here looking at a screen and talking and theorizing. So, let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. I'm very interested to hear what you guys have to say about this. Do you think Havik can still make it, or do you think they're going with that whole subvert expectations, the character will be there in MK12? Let me know in the comments down below. Huge shout out to my supporters: YSM Dino, The Thinny, Master Vex PC, Patrick Thompson, Frank the Tank H2O, Sir D, did I say Sir D? And Ricky Laughlin. Thank you guys so much for supporting the channel on Patreon and here on YouTube and even on Twitch. You guys are fucking awesome and you're fucking legends. If you watched this far in the video, give me an Ayo in the comments. I really appreciate all of you homies who watch this long into the video. I appreciate you guys. But that's going to do it for this video. My name is Kutin. I've been your host. I'll see you guys next time. Peace out.